How many of you remember this story? So in 2013, this young man was caught hiding in the tires of an aeroplane. He wanted to leave Nigeria for America, and he thought that aeroplane was flying from Nigeria to America. But unfortunately, it was flying from Benin City to Lagos State. He was apprehended by the government, and today he's now a grown-up man and is here on the Lucky Udu experience to share his story. This is his story.
I went to my room, got my bag, took some clothes. I even took sweater self, took 1 can water, just in case. So when I was inside the tire compartment, the plane moved a little, then it stopped. I was like, did they see me or what? When the tires opened, I let me look down to see where I am. I was not seeing black people with Lagos buses. I was like, what? Oh, God. I'm still in Nigeria. I never go anywhere.
Oh, my goodness, bro. I can't believe this is you. You're not a big boy, yo.
Thank you so much.
So what gave you the courage to make that decision?
Well, I was 13 years old in 2013. And the reason or what gave me that courage was the way my family or the way I was living was really during that period. Because my mom, she was the only one taking care of me and my siblings. She's an hairstylist. Most times she do go out and even come home late just to put food on the table for us. And life was very, very difficult that time. And I love watching movies, mostly all American movies. I love watching movies. And I saw the way they were living there. And I was like, oh, I wish I can live there also. So during that period, even before that time, I did what I did. I was already having the thoughts like, since I am always watching the movie, I'm always seeing them as they are living, maybe I will try my best and do what they are doing. Because I was still a little boy at that time. I didn't even know anything about the flight or anything like that. So on 2013, when I was 13 years old, August 24th, early in the morning, as early as 4 a.m. to 5, I was still awake watching movie. So the idea just came into me like, look, time to do this. Time to just go and do it. So I went to my room, got my bag, took some clothes. Normally, I know that's very cold. I would took sweater self, took 1 can water, just in case. So because my school was close to airports that time, and I used to pass back of airports as shortcut home. I was schooling in government school, Ogbe, at Ringwood, at down Papala side. Ogbe, the name of the school.
So from your school, you used to see plane going and coming.
Yeah.
And you thought every plane
is going
to America.
I didn't know there are different ways to go to America. So on that day, I left the house as early as 5. I trekked down to airport because we were staying at Ekran Road, Trade Fair. So I knew some shortcuts that can easily take me to airport easily. So when I got to the airport, it was 6 a.m., 6 to 7 a.m. in the morning. And I went back to the airport because the fence was all those iron net fence. So I found a hidden way I can go inside because there's a spot in the fence that was cut away. Down the fence, downside was kind of cut. So I just passed through there inside the airport. So I waited for a very, very long time. It was a very long time until the time got to 9 a.m. I was sitting on the runway on the plane where the plane will pass and go. So my mind was like, Daniel, just chill, just go back. Nothing is happening. Nothing is going to stop. So the moment I went to just leave, that's when I saw the plane coming to land. And I went to hid among the tall grasses there because there was tall grasses around. So I went to hid among them. I went to hide. After the plane discharged the passengers and load again, ready to take off, I ran outside and I stood at the plane, at the side, under the plane. I've not entered yet. I was debating whether to go to the front tire or the back tire, but the plane had not yet moved. It's still standing still, waiting for a signal to go. So I just, okay, let me just go back. Let me go back to the back tire. I went to the back tire. I climbed this side and I sat down. I sat down in between the tire compartment because there was something that was separating the tire from touching. So I sat down there and I waited.
Okay, the tire, you sat in the middle.
Yes, there was
Of it.
something that is dividing
Separating the tires from
From
touching
touching,
each
yes.
other. Okay.
So I sat down there and I waited. So the plane,
Nobody saw you, no staff, nobody.
nobody saw me because
There was no staff there or what?
there was staff there. Because before I did that, I've already planned their security. I already researched how they are in and out of the security, how which time this one will be around, which time that one, because I already planned it. But the only thing I didn't plan was where the plane was going. I had no idea about that one. On my own, that every plane that is going to outside the country. So I've already researched everything already, just to make everything work perfectly. So when I was inside the tire compartment, the plane moved a little, then it stopped. I was like, did they see me or what? Everything was okay. But later on, the plane now started moving again. For the plane now took off,
Were
now
you not
left.
scared?
I was not scared.
It's a lie.
No, seriously, I was not scared. Actually, it was very, very funny.
The wind was not too much.
No, it was so comfortable, like when I'm sitting down in this chair. It was really comfortable. So when the plane left and the tires closed in, I took my can water, I drank, and I was sitting down comfortably. So it took a little too while. I started feeling pains in my ears, and this pain was very, very, very painful. Like, it was very painful because I know that I was close to the engine. Because normally, if plane is in the sky and on the ground, even if it's on the low, something is very too much. Don't have you being close to the engine. So the pain was too much. I couldn't bear it. So after some time, after some minutes, the pain just ceased, as if nothing was going on, as if there was no pain again. I was happy. After some little while, I was still there, just while the wait time. So I felt like the tires want to open. I was like, is it so quick? I've gotten to where I'm going. When the tires opened, I let me look down to see where I am. I was not seeing black people with Lagos buses. I was like, what? Oh God, I'm still in Nigeria. I never go anywhere. Just stay. So when I found out I was in Nigeria, I was like, how come? Why? Like, what happened? I thought the plane was going to America. I was supposed to be seeing white people, not black people. Why am I seeing black people? I said, okay, let me just calm down. If the plane land, I will find something else. I'll look for something to do next. So when the plane now landed, I was still inside. I didn't come out. I was still inside because I was trying to come out as the passenger. As I'm coming out, I would just come out. It looked as if I was inside the plane. So the first attempt I came outside, nobody was there. They were still inside. I climbed up again. I waited again. I came down again. Nobody was still there. They were still inside. And I went inside again. On the third time, I didn't know that one security personnel was coming towards that place. I just jumped on his front. That is how they caught me.
Wow. So your plan actually worked, except that it took you to the wrong destination. And you were just 13 years old.
Yeah.
That's bravery. So what then happened when they found you?
While the security personnel caught me, that was then I was not afraid. That was now afraid. That was when all the fear.
What did he say immediately he saw you?
He grabbed my shirt.
Mm.
Is on the picture. He grabbed my shirt and hold my bag.
Okay, is this person that... Is it this man?
Yeah, that's man. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was not hearing anything they were saying. What to my ear was making sounds. Because I was hearing the plain sound in my ear. I was not hearing anything at all. As if that moment I was kind of deaf. I couldn't hear anything at all. All I was hearing was just the plain sound. So they took me inside the airport. They took me to one small cell in the airport there. That was then I knew I can pray. I was kabash. I was praying like I was a prayer warrior. I was praying anyhow. So
What are you praying for?
I prayed for God to help me. I'm sorry I didn't know what got into me. I didn't know what happened, what got into me. So after everything, they now took me to State Secret Service in Lagos. There. So that was that was where I was for over a month plus.
Your family did not know about you?
My mom was looking for me that period, but they didn't know I was there.
But the whole news had broken.
Yeah, the whole news had broken. But because the only person that knew I was planning this thing was my brother, the second to last, Desmond. That one, the other one I told, like, look, one day I will do this thing. That one, they will still believe me. So my brother was like, according to my mom, what my mom told me after everything, my brother was like, Mommy, go and check airport. My mom like, no, I cannot do that kind of stuff. So when my uncle that was in America, and I saw the news on Facebook that, see what I did. So my mom now took her friend who was a barrister that time to meet my dad so that they should come and meet me in Lagos and see what they can do. On getting there, my dad didn't accept, so my mom now left on her own. She now came to Lagos with a friend, she now came to Lagos. So we actually spent another week in Lagos before the governor of Benin, Adam Oshomole, at that time, now sent for me. So the following week, we came to Benin and we met with the governor of that time, Adam Oshomole, and we spoke, we talked, and he gave me scholarship, and I was kind of staying in the government house during that period before I started schooling, secondary school. It was actually a boarding school, Edo College.
Now, let's go back to Secret Service. You were there for 1 month.
Yeah.
What was happening while you were there?
I was enjoying my stay there. Like
Were they asking you questions?
They didn't ask me much questions. They didn't ask me how I did that, who gave me the idea, what happened, why, all this kind of stuff. But everything was okay there.
They were taking good care of you?
Yeah, they was taking very, very care of me. I was even wishing I could stay longer. So
they finally then brought you back to Edo State?
Yes, because...
Then when they brought you back, the Edo State governor, Oshomole, met you?
Yes, he sent for me because I was still... Because when they brought me from Lagos, I went straight to Benin State Security Service also. So I spent the night there. The next morning, I went to the government house. Some cars, they took me to the government house with some escorts. So I went to the government house to meet the governor there.
Nice one. So then the government gave you a scholarship for secondary school?
Yes.
Not for tertiary institution?
Also with that, as in from secondary school to my university.
Wow. What were some other things they promised you?
The other thing they promised me was that, okay, I will go to that side I'm planning, I want to go.
That they'll really take you to America?
Yes.
They told you they'll take you to America?
They told me they'll take me to America. That's so and so, that they'll support my mom in her business, and you'll also support me in everything I'm doing. But all I'll say is I'm very grateful for the scholarship it gave me, with the government gave me. I'm very, very grateful. But to be sincere, like, to be honest, I won't say that is. I'm very grateful, yes, but I won't say that is really what I wanted that period, even up to now. I'm actually done with school. I graduated from AAU. I'm studying university in Nepoma, accounting. So, but nothing has actually changed. It was only as if it was only the school that was there. Even up to now, we were still struggling.
But they didn't promise you anything apart from your education.
That is what I'm saying. They promised me that they will support me.
They never did.
They never did.
What about your mom? Did they support her?
No.
Okay. Well, the most important thing, which of course is basic,
Yeah.
education. That's what was given to you.
Yeah.
Because the government felt that, okay, that is what every child deserves, education. So I really can't tell, but the beautiful thing is that you survived that.
Yeah.
You survived the whole experience. And while you were in school, was there any sort of privilege, like maybe monthly allowance or something?
No.
Nothing like that. So it was your mom that was taking care of you.
Yes. What they really do is give me the money for the school fees. That was all.
Okay. Who was giving you the money?
It was there was a lady under everything that was taking care of everything. All I want to do is to just go to the office and get the money.
What's the name of the office? What's the name of the lady?
Her name was Mrs. Sende.
Mrs.
Sende.
Okay.
In government house.
Okay, so you have to go to government house every
before the school resume to get my school fees.
Okay. Which school was that?
My secondary school was Edo College boarding school.
Okay, it was a boarding school.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. What you did was really courageous, honestly. I don't think a lot of people would have wanted to take a decision like that. I can't imagine how difficult your life must have been for you to have taken such a very risky decision, because I'm sure by now you have also researched other stories of Stowaway.
Yeah, I did.
You heard that some of them lost their lives.
Yeah, I did.
So you were very lucky to have even survived that. And thank God it was a short distance flight, 1 hour.
Yeah.
Imagine if it was like a 7 hours flight. Did you think you'd have survived that? What about your health? Were you giving medical attention?
No.
You didn't tell them that you can't hear?
I told them.
But they didn't take you to hospital?
They didn't take it that serious.
They didn't even call a doctor to see you?
No. Even right now, as we are talking, I'm also hearing the sound.
The sound of the airplane. After how many years? 14, 13 years now.
Yeah.
Wow. So sorry. So what is life at this moment for you? What is life like? You've graduated from school. What are you doing? How is your family doing? How is everything? What about your younger ones?
Well, life after school, I would say nothing has really, really changed. I'm still struggling, and I'm an hairstylist. I am an hairstylist. I do ladies' hair. I also barb. So that is my skill. I went into that one since, just in case if nothing worked out. My mom, she's still around. She's still struggling. My sister, my siblings, they are still around. My sister is already done with school. She's still looking for a job, but everybody's still fine. But I would say it's still hasn't been easy. Because right now, my mom lost her shop. Her siblings drove her out of her shop after my grandmom died. So my mom, she don't have anything she's doing. She's actually looking for a place or anywhere that she can start up her business, anything at all. So I haven't been able to even support as much, but I'm still trying my best because it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy at all. I'm not gonna lie.
How old are you now?
I'm 25.
As well, the journey of life it's not easy in any way. What do you guys think about this young man's story? Would you have done the same thing if you had the idea? as at the time you were 13, please indicate in the comment section. I think what he did is a definition of bravery. I remember what my lawyer said, that the thin line between bravery and foolishness is the outcome. If he succeeds, it's bravery. If he doesn't, then it's foolishness. Anyways, what can you expect from someone who was 13 and tired of the Nigerian economy? It's just unfortunate that a young man like this had to take a decision like this. I don't think I've heard that a teenager in America or any of these other developed countries, make decisions like this. So, how is your business doing? Do you have your own shop where you plait people's hair, or you do home service?
No, I don't have my shop. I'm working under somebody.
You work under someone?
Yes.
Okay. So, what's your social media account if people want to reach out to you?
Well, I'm only on TikTok.
You're not on Instagram?
Instagram, my phone is always I always they put my Instagram down without me do anything. So since I can't have my Instagram, I'm just let it be. So because Instagram will not let me post or do anything, even if I'm trying to do something on my Instagram, they'll disconnect it. So decided to just stick on TikTok.
Are you doing something with your phone that you're not supposed to do with it?
No, I'm not doing anything.
Because once you've done that and they trace your IP, you will never be able to use this phone.
Because I would say maybe when I got the phone, because I bought it, I have to work hard to save up to ever get this phone. So maybe from the person I got the phone from, it's kind of UK use, it's not new one.
Okay, maybe the IP, something like that. Because once they figured out that if particular phone is being used for illegal purposes, no matter how many accounts you try to recreate, especially if you are doing it from that phone or with that email address, it will always be brought down. So most times it's either you change your phone and then use another email address and try to be authentic.
I don't really have any money to buy a new phone, so I decided to just stick on TikTok. And my TikTok name is plain_boy2.
So after everything you experienced and you had to go through, you say life is still difficult for your family?
Life is still difficult for my family, yeah.
It is well. Nigeria, my country. May God help us. What do you think about this young man's story? Your dad was not in the picture. Is there a reason why? I mean, your mom had to raise 4 children by herself.
There's a reason why. Because it was never there. So I don't see a reason why I may put him in the picture if he wasn't there when we needed him the most.
At which point did he leave? Because you are the first child.
I would say it's even before my junior ones were old enough to know anything, because my dad was not that kind of a father-like figure, and I don't want to go into details, but it wasn't around. Let me put it that way. It wasn't just around.
So sorry. Sorry for everything. It is well. So what's something you like to be in the future? With the way things are going, do you think it will be very possible for you to still achieve that?
Well, with the way things are going, if I have the right resources or I have the right support, I know I can achieve anything if I put my mind and effort towards it. I know, yes, I can achieve what I want.
What is that thing you want?
First of all, what I really want is to help my mom, because it's not easy being a single mom of 4. It's not easy being a single mom of 4. I really want to help her, get her doing something, because ever since her siblings drove her from her shop, it hasn't been easy for her, even taking care of all of us. So I want to help my mom, and if possible, still want to travel out.
If you have the opportunity,
if I have the opportunity to travel out, I will still want to travel out. But for now, let me just say, I really, really want to help my mom and help my family.
Brothers and sisters, what do you think about this young man's story? And looking at how things have changed from somebody who desperately wanted to leave the country to an unsuccessful attempt, and then government intervention, to graduating from school, and now it's as though life is still the same way. The only thing that has changed is his age and the fact that he went to school. What do you guys think? Is there anybody that will be willing to support him or his mom? Please, if there's someone out there, it would be a very good thing to support this family. I understand life is difficult for a lot of people, but the fact that at 13 he attempted to make this decision, leaving the country to fight for greener pastures, to change his family situation, it tells a lot that that young age he was aware of the family suffering and the situation, and all he wanted to do was an opportunity to just change the family situation. And even up till now, he's still looking for such opportunity, and he doesn't know if there will ever be an opportunity like that in this lifetime. So if you are watching and you are well connected to help somebody who wants to leave this country, please, it would be very good to reach out. There's a number on the screen that you can call to reach out to him. And for those who like to support him or his mom, I'd like you to just call your account details. I don't know the people who watch this video, but let's hope that people watch it and reach out to support.
Well, I will call my account details right now, which is 7043987301. I will say it again, 7043987301. Ope Daniel Oikeno. Thank you.
All right, guys. As God leads, and may God bless everyone as well. So if you are also in Edo State and you love to visit the family, I think that might still be very possible. What of your uncle in America? Did he know? I mean, for something like this, there are some families that will say, okay, why don't you come to America, since this is something you desperately want?
What I would say is that my mom family, or any of my family members, I would just say they are stingy, they are selfish, and they are jealous. Because from my mom's side, that is what I will say to them. That's what I will say to them. Because I don't see one reason why you will drive your sister, your own blood sister, the same mother, the same father, out of the shop just to give somebody else. Like, I don't understand. Is it because she has more children more than you, or what? So that's what I would say about them.
The challenges of life. It's a never-ending story. All right, brothers and sisters, thank you so much for watching this episode of the Lucky Udu Experience. The audio version is going to be uploaded on Spotify. We started this interview with a question. Now we've left you with something to think about. Please do well to share the story to people if you find it interesting enough. Help us to build this platform, because we are working so hard. We are hoping that we grow to the point where thousands of people watch us on a daily basis, and that will really inspire us to go, find more interesting stories, unheard voices. We are bringing it to the screens of the Nigerian and African people. Thank you very much for staying with us throughout this episode. Daniel, thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you so much for having me.
I appreciate coming all the way from Edo State to Abuja. I appreciate the effort. God bless you so much. At this point,
thank you so much.
We have to say bye to the viewers.
Hi guys, thank you for watching this episode of the Lucky Udu Experience. Please, if you would like to assist anyone, please reach out to the number on the screen. We are the follow-up team of the Lucky Udu studio, and I am Bright.
I'm David.
I'm Latifa.
Veronica.
I'm Messi.
Our job as the follow-up team is to make sure that everyone who shares their story are not left unattended. My colleague will walk you through on how the follow-up team was created.
Let me walk you through the history of why we created the follow-up team. Over the years, we discovered that people reach out to our guests pretending to help them, while the sole aim is to take advantage of them. Because of this, we stopped putting out our guest phone number online to protect them from these predators.
We are seeing some situations where people receive support and do not use the money for what it's meant for. They stop replying to our messages and stop giving updates, leaving people that support wondering what happened. That makes it look like nothing was done and effort of Lucky Udu Studio are not seen.
So the reason the follow-up team was created is simple. We want to track every story, know what support came in, and confirm it was used the right way. That is why we are seeking the cooperation of the public. Whether you are watching from Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, or anywhere else, we need your support to make this work. Cooperating with the follow-up team helps you in many ways. It helps you know that your support is going to the right place. It also helps the world see that this platform is truly changing lives. At the end of the day, this is not just about telling stories, it is about changing lives.
We are calling out for sponsorship and partnership. Every day we interview different kinds of people with all kinds of stories. Among are those who need help with school, health, therapists, sponsors, justice, legal support, business training, or even someone just to talk to. We need partnership to grow this brand. We can do more and we can go further. But to do that, we need support from the right people. If you would like to be a partner or sponsor, kindly reach out through the email address on the screen, luckyudustudio@gmail.com. Once again, we are the follow-up team and we are doing our best to keep this platform impactful and transparent. Thank you for watching and thank you for being part of the Lucky Udu experience.
Bye!